Welcome, dear students. We'll start our next chapter of history, that is the women, caste, and reforms. We'll start with the introduction. There were two major social evils during that time. Firstly, is against women, and secondly, caste systems. Caste systems have classified into different categories. It is at four types. First, Brahmin, second, Kshatriya, third, Vaishya, and fourth, Shudra. Where Brahmins and Kshatriya consider themselves upper caste, traders and moneylenders, often referred to as Vaishyas, peasants, artisans such as the weavers and potters, referred to as the Shudras. When we look at evil against women, that is early child marriage, sati practices, where widows are burnt alive with the funeral of her husband, women's rights to property also restricted, polygamy, where the males are allowed to keep more than one wife, and etc. All these social evils existed in the society. These social evils need to be changed. It may be in the two forms. First, revolution, and secondly, reforms. Working towards change, Raja Ram Mohan Roy was a major reformer in India. He started Brahma Samaj in Kolkata. He was one who abolished sati, and after that 1829 sati was banned, changing the lives of widows. Another reformer was Vishwachandra Vidyasagar. He worked around to change the lives of widow and their marriage. There was Ramkishan Mission was started, which was formed by Swami Vivekanand and later on Narendranath. These two were the follower of Ramkishan Mission. This was the scenario of Bengal. In Punjab, Arya Samaj was started by Dayanand Saraswati. Arya Samaj strictly followed Vedas and gave the slogan Return to Vedas. On the other hand, Raja Ram Mohan Roy believed in Islam, Christianity, and Hinduism. Dayanand Saraswati worked a lot, especially for the girls' education. Numerous schools established in Punjab. Pratna Samaj was established by Atmaram Pandu and Mahadev Govind. Then gradually Jyotirao Phule movement started, that is Satya Shodhan Prakash and Theosophical Society in Tamil Nadu. These were the major hubs of the social reforms during that time. Next topic is women right about women. Muslim women like Begum of Bhopal, she promoted education for girls and opened the school in Aligarh. Next is Begum Shekhawat Hussain. She opened school for Muslim girls in Patna and Kolkata. Next is Tarabai Shinde. She published a book named Stri Purush Tulna, that is the comparison between the women and men, criticizing social differences between the men and women. Next is Pandita Ramabai. She was a great Sanskrit scholar. She worked for state women and published a book about upper caste Hindu women and provided shelter rooms for widows, those who tortured by their husband in Pune. These were the necessary steps taken by women. Next is child marriage. Child marriage passed in the year 1929, which increased the child marriage age of 16 for girls and 18 of boys. Then later on it changed to 18 years for the girls and 21 years for boys. Next is caste and social reform. Rajaram Mohan Roy was a major leader and there were various Christian missionaries working during that time, building schools especially for tribals and lower caste people. However, some of the lower caste people moving to cities for employment and job. There were some castes who were at worse position. For example, Mahar caste. Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar belonged to Mahar caste and the leader of the Dalit movement taught an army school. Next topic is demands for equality and justice. There were numerous scholars who worked around. First is Ghasidas. He himself belonged to the leather worker and worked for the social improvement and started Satyanami movement. Next is Haridas Thakur. He belonged to Matwa sect. He argued and questioned against Brahmanical text. Next is Narayan Guru from Kerala. He said, one caste, one religion, one God for humankind. Next is Gulam Giri. Jyotirao Phule was born in the year 1827. He studied in the Christian missionary school. He wrote a book named Gulam Giri, which means slavery. He developed the ideas about injustice of caste society. He fought for injustice, untouchabilities, inequalities, and so on and so forth. He founded the Satya Shodhan Samaj. Next is who could enter temples. Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar, he belonged to Mahar caste. He taught in army school. He started the movement against the upper caste. That was the Temple Agree movement. Under this movement, he said Dalits should be allowed to enter the temple and be allowed to drink water from the tap. Next topic is the non-Brahman movement. There were numerous non-Brahmins like E.V. Ramaswamy Nekar, and later he is called Periyar. Belonged to middle class family and studied Sanskrit scripture very carefully. Then became the member of Congress. He started to self-respect of women. Everyone has a right of dignity. No one should be treated in a different manner. Lower caste and upper caste should be treated equally. He was against the Hinduism, Hindu system, religion during that time. Next is major reforms. First is Brahma Samaj. Keshav Chandra Sen is one of the main leader of Brahma Samaj, started in the year 1830. Erasio and Young Bengal. It is all about various customs and it is also talk about the women education. Ramkishan Mission. Ramkishan Mission was started by Swami Vivekanand. The guru of Swami Vivekanand was Ramkishan Paramhans. They talk about selfless services. Next is Pratna Samaj. It was established by Atmaram Pandu and Mahadev Govind. It is all about against the child marriage, removal of caste restrictions. Next is Veda Samaj. It was inspired by Brahma Samaj and it promotes the widow remarriage and education. Its members believe in one God. It is against the superstitions. Next is the Singh Sabha movement. Reform organization of Sikhs and the first Sabha was formed at Amritsar. Next is Aligarh movement. The founder of Aligarh movement was Shahid Ahmad Khan. He established Aligarh Muslim University. It is all about Muslim education. Next topic is black slaves and white planters. There are black slaves from Africa moving to America, and in America there is American revolutions. This talk about only about black. Abraham Lincoln was a major leader who fought against slavery, had done for the case of democracy. He urged the people to strive for equality so that government of the people, by the people, for the people shall not be perished from the earth. With this, we wind up this chapter, Women, Caste and Reform. Thank you.